What's up, everyone? Welcome to Kraka. This is Loki's Den, and I'm your host, Loki Goblin 13. This is going to be kind of, well, I guess a good news video, but more of a rant than anything else. So, I hope everyone will enjoy this lovely thing. And you're probably wondering, why do I have so many Spider-Man number 1s and then number 13s? I'm going to explain that in a moment. First thing on my lovely agenda is, as much as I love this song, it's going to be way too loud, so turn it off. And there goes one of them. Yeah, technical difficulties. Yes. Okay, anyway. I'm going to get into the good news, and then I'm going to explain why I have all these things, and I'm sure my batteries are going to die, but that's part of the good news. Alrighty. I had my first day of work yesterday, which was interesting. I got a chance to mingle with people instead of being stuck in the house all the time. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. It's a little tiring, but, you know, what can you do? The good news with that is, yes, did I call that battery thing? Yes, I did. It's part of the good news. I figured out what I'm getting my first paycheck, which is awesome. The good news is because with this paycheck, I'm going to buy myself a new camera. So there'll be no more stupid cutting out battery problems, because this camera sucks ass. I'm going to get a brand new one that will have hopefully a chargeable battery, you know, an actual video camera rather than this crappy thing I'm using now. I'm also going to buy a new headset with a mic, so I can do, you know, whatever it is I want to do if I don't want to do a video like this. Yay! And the other good news with that is that my paycheck will cover tickets to the Wizard Comic Con that I want to go to. So that'd be cool, and then I'll actually, hopefully, I was counting to see how my paychecks are going to have before the convention. I should have a couple, which will be nice because I'll actually have some spending cash. So you're going to see some cool stuff on this show, finally again, because I'm going to have some money flow coming in so I can actually get some cool stuff. So that is the good news. Now we're going to go on to the real reason of this whole video kind of thing, and one of the reasons why I have so many Spider-Men right here. I was watching Hero Hunter 81's, I think it was his latest video, I think it was, and he just seemed a little upset about something that had happened. I don't know if the things were directed, you know, directly at him, or the fact that it was just, I know it was in general, I think, but I think he just kind of took it a little hard. And I don't know who the person is that made the video with the rant about collecting. I don't care, you know, I'm not looking out to go after people or anything. I just wanted to make this video to support Hero Hunter 81. I mean, he didn't ask for a video or anything. He didn't even, you know, discuss any of that. I just wanted to make one just for him, and every other collector out there that feels that they've getting bashed by collecting things, or, you know, people giving you shit. If that makes any sense. I'm gonna try to make sense. I'm gonna work on it. But anyway, this one, like I said, is for Hero Hunter 81, and I just want to tell you, man, your stuff rocks. I mean, if you want to collect key issues, that's what you want to do. That's what makes you happy. You know, go for it, man. Apparently in this video, there's a rant thing that, you know, the guy was saying that people that collect key issues are only in it for the money, and sometimes that's true. I mean, you can't say it's not. I mean, I know a lot of people that go after key issues just so they can flip the book. But you know, I don't think there's anything really wrong with making money off of comics, because, you know, it is a business in a way. You know, that's, comic books make money off of people buying them. So, you know, what's the problem? I mean, I see it as, say if someone went ahead and got this book right here, and I've been looking for this book, and this person just wants to get rid of it. It's a plus for me because it's a book that I want to get, so this person would sell it and I would have a chance to own a book that I want, and it works for the other person because they're going to make money off of it. You know, it's just a fact of life. I'm not really against people flipping books. Sometimes I'm like, I kind of get pissed off. I'm like, you know, you're in it for the money kind of thing, like this other person was saying. But deep down, you're kind of like, you know what? It works for us all, because the more stuff that sells, the more comic books become, you know, collectible. I don't know how you want to really go about that whole thing, but not even going to really fully get into the whole flipping books and crap like that. But with Hero Hunter 81, when you watch his channel, like I said, if you watch the latest one, you can hear it in his voice. He felt almost like it was a personal jab at him, and he likes to collect key issues. And if you watch his videos, I'm telling you, you can flat out hear the passion in his voice when he talks about the key issues that he gets. He absolutely loves the books that he gets. You can hear it. Any one of his videos, when he shows a book, he's like, "Oh, I can't believe I got this book. I'm happy to get this." You can just hear the excitement, and not many people have that anymore. Me personally, like, when I was a kid, I used to just go nuts. Like, when I got like the first appearance of Bishop, I was like freaking almost crying. I was like, "Oh my God, I got it." Or the first Gambit, I was like, "Oh man, oh good God," which I'm going to get into that later on. But as I grew as a collector, like, I've been collecting since 86, 87, give or take, so it's been a long time. Sometimes the thrill died. Like, sometimes I'd be like, alright, I just want to get that book because I want to finish this, and, sometimes it's just like, hey, look, I got it, yay, oh, woohoo. But people like Hero Hunter 81 revive the hobby. Like, they really put their all into their videos, and they really, just love the stuff, and people like that make people like me happy. That might sound weird, but I'm sitting there, I'm like, I kind of get the spark from him. I'm like, oh my God, I really want to find that book now. And like the old spark I had when I was a kid, when I first used to go after comics. Now, it's one of the reasons why you see so many Spider-Mans here. On top of Hero Hunter 81 being a cool guy, and also, showing some great key issues, me personally, I learned a lot of stuff from him watching his videos. Like, a lot of key issues I didn't even know were key issues until he showed them off and said, hey, you know what, this is why it's a key issue, or this is why this is going to be valuable, or this is why this is going to be this or that. For instance, I used to work at 2 different comic book stores, so I always thought I knew so much about comics, and I'm like, oh, when you look at this, thing right here, it's got Spider-Man's little face in there. This is something that strictly went to comic book stores only, which, I always saw those. I very rarely ever saw this, which is the barcode, because like I said, I worked at the comic stores. That's where I always got my comics. I never bought any off of the newsstand, so I didn't know anything about that. Now, it's kind of, I don't know if it's 100% true, but a lot of these barcode issues are worth more than the comic shop issues, because it's harder to find issues with the barcode in great shape, because they're from the newsstand. I did not know that. Hero Hunter 81 taught me that. I had no idea about that. Sometimes a lot of people now only go after the barcodes in good shape because they want it, because it's going to be worth more money. Me, I personally don't give a shit. I mean, that's honest truth. I could care less about the barcode or the comic thing. I actually like these better because it's just cooler. So I'm not going after the book strictly for the barcode. Sometimes it just happens to be the barcode when I see the book that I want. Big whoop. But I still learned that from Hero Hunter 81. Now, I'm going to give you a little thing on why these are up here. Here you got Spider-Man #1. It's a 9.8. Got it graded, because I love the damn cover. What did I do? I went out and found one that was unopened. Granted, it's a barcode, it's a plus, but hey, here's an unopened issue. Then I have, this was the first one I ever got. This was the silver issue that I got when I worked at FunQuest. And I have it signed by Todd McFarlane. Then you look at number 13. This is the one I originally got from FunQuest. Love that cover. And because I love it so much, I got a graded one, which is a 9.6. Now, according to some people, like I said, I don't know who the hell put the video up, and I'm not going to go searching for them, because, like I said, I don't care. I just want to put a little response in there and support Hero Hunter 81. According to this person, I must be an asshole because I have multiple copies of Spider-Man #1, and I must want to sell these or whatever. Do I want to sell these? No. I want to keep them, and why do I have so many Spider-Man #1s? 1, I love the cover, and 2, I wanted to get all of them. I mean, that might sound stupid to some people, but I want to get the gold edition, and I want to get the platinum one down the line if I can afford it. But it's because I love the cover so much, and I just like the colors. I like to have it. It's part of being a collector. You get the things that make you happy. Now, the ultimate goal, most of the time with collectors, put you on the screen right there for some Captain N. Ultimate goal, some collectors, they buy these books in the hope that 10 years from now they're going to be worth a fortune and they can retire. Which, I always put this out there too. If you're trying to go into comic books to make money, best of luck to you. Because a lot of times, 99% of the time, you have no idea what's going to be worth money or anything down the line. I mean, you could find a crappy friggin' book that you would never, ever think would be worth money. And then, 50 years from now, all of a sudden everybody wants it. You don't know. You don't know. So that's why I always tell people, like, hey, if you're going to go in for money, good luck. Because you're going to spend a fortune just trying to get one that will be worth your money back in a way. But my goal with these is not only collecting comics because I love to collect the comics and because I love the comics themselves. My ultimate goal is I want to always give them to my kids. If I ever have kids, that was the thing. I want to give these comics and say, hey, this is what I liked when I was a kid. This is what I liked when I was an adult. I still love this stuff, and hopefully my kids will be like, hey, these are really cool. I want to pick it up, and they want to continue the hobby that I started. If by some chance I don't have kids, then the ultimate goal down the line when I'm in my 70s or 80s, hopefully, is to sell them. I mean, what am I going to do with them if I'm not going to get buried with them, as much as that would probably be cool. So I'd sell them just to make my life a little better down the line. So, in a way, every collector faces that the little dilemma down the line. Be right back.